Hello, grade 3. So, how have you all been? Did you enjoy your 1 week break? Obviously, it's not going to be the same like previous years where you could go out and have fun, but I hope you had a good time with your family at home. Okay, so today we will start a new block 9. Okay, very important block. It's called bones, joints and muscles. Okay, so in today's topic we are going to learn about um, the skeleton. Okay, so if you have your workbook with you, you can clearly see that in the first question there is a picture that shows the skeleton. Okay, this is the skeleton that human beings have. So now the skeleton is nothing but just a framework of bones. Okay, framework means a structure. From head to toe, a skeleton is nothing but made up of bones. Okay, and a skeleton has 206 bones in it, which means every human being has 206 bones in our body. Okay, now this skeleton is a structure of bones. See, now why do we need a skeleton? See, the main functions of a skeleton are, or how does a skeleton help us, is it gives support to our body. Okay, it helps us to walk, it helps us to do, it helps us to sit, it helps us to do any kind of movement that we are doing. Right now I'm moving my hands as I speak. This is also with the help of the skeletons. When you run around, when you sit or when you sleep, this is all with the help of a skeleton. Okay, now skeletons or parts of skeleton also protect our internal organs. Okay, now this is the structure of skeleton. In a skeleton, the three most important parts are the skull. The skull, okay, if you touch your head, you can feel something hard. That is the skull, and it protects the brain. Okay, the brain is inside the skull. Actually, in this entire skull, there will be a small it's like a cover, but it's attached to the skull. Inside that there is the brain, and the skeleton, the skull protects the brain. Just imagine if there's no skull and you just have the brain, and I hit my head somewhere. So what will happen? My brain will get damaged. But since I have a skeleton, even if I hit my head somewhere, yes, it may be swollen and then I may get hurt a little bit, but then nothing will happen to my brain until and unless it's until and unless the blow was very hard. Okay, so the skull actually helps us to protect it keeps our brain safe. Now next we have the rib cage. This part, the rib cage is found here. Okay, if you keep your hands somewhere here near your chest, you can feel something hard, right? That is the rib cage. Now the rib cage protects internal organs, the organs that you have over here. You have heart, you have lungs, you have stomach. All these are kept protected by the rib cage. The same theory, if there's no rib cage, the organs will be unsafe. If anything hits it, it will damage the organs. That's why these organs need to be kept safe. So the rib cage protects these internal organs in the front. And then we have the backbone. Okay, do you know what is this backbone? This backbone, so the another part is the backbone. The backbone is nothing but a long chain of bone that runs through the middle of your back. If you try to touch your back, you will find that there is a bone that runs through the middle. That is called the backbone. Now this backbone helps our body to stand straight. Now I am sitting straight, right? Even most of you all are sitting straight and watching the video right now. So how are you doing that? You're doing that because the backbone is supporting your body like this. Okay, if there's no backbone, your body will feel like a worm's body, like it can go literally anywhere. So a backbone actually helps our body to sit straight, to move around. Okay, so these are the three most important parts of a skeleton. The skull, it protects the brain. The rib cage, it protects the internal organs like the stomach, the lungs, and the heart. And we have the backbone. The backbone helps us to stand straight, move around, and walk. Okay, it runs through the back. See, most of you have pet dogs, or if you have a pet, if you have a cat, when you try to touch the animal's back and when you try to pet it, you will feel the backbone that runs straight through the center of their body. Okay, whenever you touch a dog, whenever you try to pet it, you will feel the center, this backbone that runs through the center. Okay, now do you know that there are animals, we human beings have skeleton. A skeleton is a structure of bones, okay, that protects our body, that gives a certain shape. The skeleton is giving a shape to your body. Imagine you do not have a skeleton. What will happen? My hands, I can lift up my hands because there are bones inside it that are part of the skeleton. Okay, I can wave by because I can move my bones. If there is no skeleton, there will be nothing inside over here, which means I will not be able to raise my arm like this. So skeleton is very important for us. Now there are some animals such as cat, dog, lion, tiger, human beings. All of these animals, they have skeleton in them. Okay, but there are also many other animals who do not have skeleton in their body. Okay, they use their other body parts to move around. They do not have skeleton like us. For example, an octopus does not have a skeleton. Shrimp, snails, different kinds of worms do not have skeleton. Butterflies do not have skeleton. Okay, there are many other animals which do not have a skeleton, but it's completely fine. They have other features which help them to survive, and sometimes we are much more better than us. And there are some other animals such as us, human beings, cat, dog, lion, tiger, zebra, any other, and most of the animals, they have a skeleton that gives their body a certain structure. It helps them to move around. In anyone's, see, any animal having a skeleton, the functions are same. The functions are same. For even if you talk about a dog or a cat or us, the function is still same. It protects their brain, and it protects their other internal organs, and the backbone helps them to walk straight. Okay, so I hope you understood this lesson. I will see you in next class.